watching this, and I've seen Next to Normal many times, including twice recently, and this year I've seen it twice, and I always admire it, and I think it certainly does have some compelling moments and compelling songs. But I was thinking about it this time watching this, that I wonder sometimes with Next to Normal if we give it more credit for having, especially when it came out, having the guts to talk about these topics of mental illness and and marriage and how it affects the family and all this stuff. If we give it more credit for daring to tackle that without it actually doing it all that well, it's pretty heavy-handed, and it's pretty like one note in its depiction of, ironically, bipolar disorder. And I don't know, like I kind of wonder if it's so all encompassing. Like it's like everything about this woman, and her illness is pretty severe, so maybe that's fair. But I feel like most people, it's like a mixture of everything, whereas this is so, like, this is her everything. Her whole life is just overwhelmed by her grief and by her bipolar disorder. And so that's kind of a wonder if it could have been more nuanced, more interesting, less judgmental, particularly of Dan and or the doctors and stuff. But it's trying to say something, and I appreciate that. But again, I kind of wonder if we kind of give it maybe a little too much credit for what it's trying to do rather than does it succeed? I don't know. If you're watching and you've seen Next to Normal, let me know what you think about that. I would be very curious. And there's obviously certain things about it that don't hold up well, the way that even her doctors basically lie to her. I think that could be like malpractice. Like you can't lie to your patients as a doctor. Like you need to tell them like what's going on. So I don't know. I like it, but I kind of wish I loved it more. But it is. I always admire anybody who puts it on. There was nothing like super amazing about this pro shot. Like this was very par for the course, Next to Normal, which is like impressive. But like there wasn't anything that was like, wow, this is particularly amazing. Like with the Anything Goes pro shot, unbelievable. That one is so good. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Next